Nigerians are suffering. Reverse fuel subsidy now. Coalition of 45 civil society tell Tinubu. Ha. Coalition of 45 civil societies. This is serious. Oh. Will Tinubu be humble enough to reverse the subsidy or stop the naira float? I don't think he will do that. The guys are operating with impunity, unusual impunity, and that is not good for Nigeria. The group asked President Bola Tinubu to reverse fuel subsidy removal regime as Nigerians are suffering from extreme poverty and hardship. A group of 45 civil society organizations working in various fields of human endeavor in Kano State and beyond have expressed their concerns with the economic hardship faced by Nigerians, particularly the impact on the underprivileged. The group asked President Bola Tinubu to reverse fuel subsidy removal regime as Nigerians are suffering from extreme poverty and hardship. The group said they believe that the recent removal of fuel subsidy is a major contributing factor to the hardship among other multifactional reasons. So according to the group, since the removal of the fuel subsidy, social interest, poverty, and inflation have been on the rise aggressively. Living standards of the underprivileged Nigerians, who are the majority, are massively falling. Cost of food, education, and healthcare, which are the necessities of life, are almost unattainable for the average Nigerian. The group, in a statement issued on Saturday, said that studies have shown that since the removal of fuel subsidy, transportation fares have shot up by 200%. It's over 200% too. So more families are experiencing unbearable hardship. Children are crying massively because of hunger, and millions of parents weeping profusely every day at their children's despair. So according to the National Bureau of Statistics report in 2023, inflation for May 2023 increased by 4.7% compared to May 2022. So additionally, the month-on-month inflation rate for May 2023 was 0.03 higher than in April 2023. So on the other hand, the food inflation rate of 24.82% in May rose to 25.25 and 26.98 at the end of June and July, respectively. This trend indicates that the removal of subsidies has contributed to a persistent rise in inflation and food rates. Unfortunately, the social cushioning and protection measures by the government more recently have been marred with alleged corruption while shortchanging the potential beneficiaries who ideally are the poor Nigerians. So in light of this, we urgently call on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to, without delay, return fuel subsidies and also rescind other anti-poor policies within the next 2 weeks. Failing this, the group is prepared to stage a mega protest to voice the collective concerns of the citizens affected by these ill-timed policies. The group emphasized the importance of policies that prioritize the well-being of all Nigerians, especially the most vulnerable. It maintained that the return of fuel subsidies and the review of anti-poor policies are crucial steps towards alleviating the economic burden on the citizens. We urge President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the relevant authorities to engage in constructive dialogue and take swift action to address these pressing issues. The group remains committed to advocating for the rights and welfare of the people and will continue to pursue peaceful and impactful means to achieve these objectives. Okay, so now this group is saying that Tinubu should reverse this fuel subsidy removal in 2 ways or face a massive protest from Kano State. And when trouble wants to start, most of the time the record shows that it starts from Kano. So Tinubu should get ready because things are building up, and once this protest is allowed to start, definitely it's going to escalate across the country. That will be the initiator, and it's going to be so bad that government will be confused. They wouldn't know how to handle it. That is the truth. So now that this group has spoken, what will Tinubu do? That is the question. Somebody saying it is very unfortunate that Nigeria will pay 700 naira per liter for fuel. It is wicked and inhuman. Okay, please, how much is a liter of fuel in the UK or US? Don't forget to convert to naira. You are a fool for saying that, because the way the UK and the US have arranged the economy and helping their vulnerable, is that what Nigeria is doing? Is the UK politicians or US politicians looting public treasury like Nigerian politicians? So you should ask pertinent questions and stop talking nonsense. So it's a Milokan with price of dollar at 1,500 naira means that fuel is still subsidized to the tune of 50% by them. Yet they are deceiving themselves that fuel subsidy is gone forever. Gorilla Tinubu must revert to old price and ignore World Bank and IMF. They are the Bretton Woods criminals who deceived Buhari into removing fuel subsidy. Tinubu is just the fall guy in all this. He cannot do shit to these Fulani minders, hence suffering continue. Ignore World Bank and IMF. They are the Bretton Woods criminals who deceived Buhari. Yes, Farouk Perogi put it just like you have in a wonderful article he put out today. Yes, fuel subsidy removal has contributed to the hardship in the country. The main elephant in the room, however, is the exchange rate of the naira. So the official exchange rate in May was about 465, but as of today, it is 1,478 naira to $1. This means that the naira price of all imported goods, both finished goods and raw materials, have increased threefold. So even if subsidy is reinstated, prices are not likely to come down. What labor and other organizations should be fighting for across board increases in salary. A mechanism should also be worked out for pensioners to benefit from the salary increase. Salary increase will not solve the current problem, because the more you increase salary, the more they devalue it for you. That is it. I agree largely with you here. Okay, what labor and other organizations should be fighting for across is increasing salary. Why would it be increasing salary? Increased salary does not add anything to you. Yeah? No roads are the way to hell. Okay. No water, no electricity, no healthcare. The people have been abandoned. Has Nigeria become the real apocalypse, the real heart of darkness? But there is a government. So if there is a government, what does the government do? Nothing. They are obviously not doing anything. The state of the country is something else. It's quite unfortunate that Nigeria is in this mess. It's very, very bad. It's very, very bad. Only if we will call for return of fuel subsidy, and I know we have a handful of them. Look at this one. If the government doesn't know what to do, let them undo what they did. That is the truth. If they can't revert the fuel subsidy, they cannot revert the exchange rate, then they should, in fact, if they don't know what to do, let them undo what they have done. Because before they did what they did, Nigeria was not bad like this. So if they don't know what to do to manage the situation now, they have to undo what they did. And that is reverting to status quo. And then we'll start all over again with proper evaluation. That is it. So thank you for listening. Let's have your comment. These 45 groups of persons have called from Kano. If they don't revert, let them await strike. And I tell you, when this protest starts, it's going to take different definitions and different dimensions, and Nigeria will hear it. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comment.